When I pulled away from you as someone with a dismissive avoidant attachment style, here are some examples of what I was hoping you would do. Family, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm Eleanor and this is Dismissible Me, where I speak only about dismissive avoidant attachment from the perspective of someone with a dismissive avoidant attachment style. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know where you are watching from. And be sure to check out the playlist. Find me on Instagram. All of my links are down below in the description box. And getting right into today's video, what I needed from you when I pulled away as someone with a dismissive avoidant attachment style. And what I really needed when I pulled away is I needed you to give me the space. I need you to give me the space. Let me take the time that I need without punishing me for taking space. And what I mean by punishing me for taking space is I've had a person that I was dating, and then I've also had goofballs that were trying to be my friends that felt like if I needed to take time for myself, even when I had let people know, like, look, I'm just kind of going to be unavailable, or, it's a busy season for me, then there's this tension or there's this punishment. Now the next time you see me, you want to show up late or be weird about the time because I couldn't give you time. Even especially if I let you know that I didn't have the time to give, like I'm very busy with work or something. That's what I need. I need you to just allow me to take the space that I need without it being a big deal. It's not personal. It probably doesn't have anything to do with you at all. So just allow me the space. Another thing I needed when I pulled away was for you to trust that I'll return on my own. I feel like I don't need you to ask me if I'm okay or is now a good time to talk? Are you ready to talk now? I'm an adult. I'll let you know when I'm ready to talk again. If I'm letting you know and I'm communicating that I need some space, that I need a couple of days to myself, I don't need you on day one after 24 hours have passed to text me and go, how are you doing? Get a freaking life. I just asked you for space. If I said that I'm going to return, I'm going to return. When I'm not going to return, I will leave. Absolutely no doubt about the fact that I will not be returning. I promise you I'm not going to leave you up in the air because I don't like loose ends. I need you to trust that I'm going to return. I'm going to reach out if I say that I'm needing space. That taking space is not a breakup. Taking space does not mean going no contact. Another thing I need you to do when I pull away, or what I needed from you when I pulled away, was I needed you to not chase me. Chasing me, again, as I kind of already alluded to, is it only heightens my anxiety about and my fear of being caught up with somebody who's codependent and is needing to depend on me, and someone who's becoming deeply enmeshed. Because for me, my fear is not rejection. That's not it. I know people like to project that in the comment section, but it's just not true. My fear is that I won't be able to leave a situation. You can always leave. You can always tell me that you're unhappy and walk out the door. That's totally fine. But don't try to keep me in a situation that I don't want to be in. That's where the problem lies. So chasing me only makes things worse. If you're chasing me, I'm absolutely running. Because chasing me is only going to make me need to take more time. Trying to call me when I've asked for space When I need time to myself, it's only going to make me need more time away from you. Oh, you call? Well, I just wanted to call and see how you were doing. Why the F are you calling to see how I'm doing? I told you I was stressed and overwhelmed and I needed a break. And somehow, some way, I still am on a line talking to you. No break has been taken. I'm still stressed. I'm probably even getting pissed now because you won't give me the space. It's like, don't chase me. Let me come back on my own. Or if this is too uncomfortable for you, maybe this is time for you to take to figure out whether or not this is when you need to leave. Because we both can't be this stressed out, because that would mean that it's not working out. And so decisions have to be made. So give me the space without punishing me. Trust that I'll return on my own. Don't chase me, and let me think and process my emotions and think about my next steps without demanding answers. If I'm telling you that I need space, or even worse, if I'm showing you signs with my behavior that I need space from you, I need you to not be putting all this wild pressure on me to give you the answers you need to feel comfortable while I'm doing what I need to do to make me feel comfortable. And yes, I do know exactly how that sounds. Very selfish. But we are indeed talking about a certain level of selfishness here. I need you to allow me to have space to myself so that I can do what I need to do, so that I can come back to you the way that I need to show up for me and you, and the way that you need me to show up for you, in a way that, you said that works for you and makes you comfortable. But if you're trying to demand that I give you answers right now that I'm telling you that I, number one, don't have, or I need space to process, sometimes that right there could be enough for that space to turn into a permanent situation of, you know what, you don't respect me, you don't respect my space, you're not actually considering my needs. And so maybe this situation, again, maybe this is a situation which we both don't need to be in it. Like, maybe this is the part of the situation between me and you where I may start to think that maybe you are better off without me, that this is becoming too stressful for you. If you're demanding answers and you can't allow me space, that maybe you're in a almost breaking point, and maybe I need to be the person to end the relationship so that you can just set yourself free from this situation. Because it's too much. Because my needs for space is too much for you, and I can tell that it's too much for you. And I kind of alluded to this earlier. Another thing that I needed from you when I pulled away as someone with the dismissive avoidant attachment style is I needed you to not take it personally that I needed to take space. My taking space doesn't have anything to do with you. 9.5 times out of 10, it has nothing to do with you at all. It just has to do with me needing to reset. It has to do with me just needing some alone time because I'm overwhelmed. It could be with work. It could be the fact that now that I'm in a situation with you, I've just felt like I've had less time to myself. And so I just need to decompress. Again, it really doesn't have anything to do with you. It has to do with me and my routines and what's normal and comfortable for me. So I need you to not internalize it and make it a personal thing. And why do you need all this space from me? Please do not let me be the center of your life and your entire focus. There's not a bigger turnoff than that. Please do not take my pulling away and needing space personally. It probably doesn't have anything to do with you unless you go out of your way to make it about you and make it something bigger than what it probably originally actually was about. I also need you to let the silence exist without forcing a connection. Sometimes I'm taking space and I'm going to come back, or I'm going to reach out, and to give an example, maybe, maybe you're used to hearing from me and I'm just taking a little bit longer to respond. Just let it be. There's no need. If it's only been a few hours, there's no need to send a couple of question marks. Be for real. You don't need to call me multiple times. It's going to be okay. What do you think I was doing before you came around? Let me take that space without you needing to know that I'm okay, needing to know where I'm at, what I'm doing. Oh, I sent you a text message 2 hours ago. I was so nervous. What were you nervous about? Seriously, what were you nervous about? Be for real. Let the silence exist without forcing a connection. Sometimes the silence in the space is nice. That silence, that space, that's also where I start to miss you. And I probably need to drop a whole video on that. Another thing I needed you to do when I pulled away is I needed you to avoid giving ultimatums or any kind or form of emotional threat. Because here's the thing. If I'm in a position where I'm drained, my personality tank is running on fumes, and I really need this time to myself. Again, I'm either verbalizing that I need this time and space, or I'm showing you through my behavior, which is another form of communication, that I'm needing time and space. What I don't need you to do is say, well, if you take this space, then we're through. Baby, don't threaten me with a good time. Okay? Because if you want to win, you might F around and win with me. I might just let you have it. I might just let you wear the crown, because I'm already probably at a breaking point. Like, if I say I need the space, I really need that space. I really need that space. So I'm going to take it regardless. I'm going to just be honest with you. Full disclosure, keeping it $1.50 with you. I'm going to take the space regardless. So giving the ultimatum, making the emotional threat, stomping your feet, having a temper tantrum. If you break up with me in an effort to keep me from taking space with you, I'm going to permanently give you space. Oh yeah, like I said, you might mess around and win with me given the ultimatums when I told you, when I'm asking you, when I'm letting you know that I need to take the space. It's not about you unless you make it about you. Another thing I need you to do when I pull away, or when I was pulling away, is I needed you to respect my boundaries without without disappearing. Like, just because I'm telling you that I need to have space, again, and it kind of goes back to the punishing, I also don't want to be playing this game where it's tit for tat and disappearing and taking space. Because if you feel a certain way because you were chasing me when I took space, and now you're wanting to be passive aggressive and disappear or not respond when I finally do reach back out to you, I'm going to take that, honey, and I'm going to hold your hands as I say this and look deeply in your eyes, is I'm going to take that as you ending the relationship, and I'm going to respect your decision, and I'm not going to reach out anymore. And that'll be where I'll go, oh, they've ended the relationship, but I felt like they kind of left it open-ended. And me, I like a clean break. I don't do open-ended. This is when you will get blocked and you'll say, well, I didn't do anything and they blocked me. I thought you were ending things, and because you left it open-ended, I'm going to close it. So even if it wasn't open-ended, just in the small case that you kind of want to be messy and prohibit me from moving on from this situation, I'm going to just go ahead and block you, Big Shaquille O'Neal, and keep you from doing that. So I'll close the door if that's what you decide to do. So, because that will be my assumption, is that's how you're choosing to end the relationship between me and you. And what I also need you to do when I pull away is I need you to let me reinitiate on my own timeline. Again, And I kind of mentioned this several times throughout this video, and that is I don't need you to constantly be checking in. If I said that I needed to take space, if I said that I needed a couple of days, trust and believe that I'm going to take a couple of days, maybe 3, and then I'm going to reach out to you as soon as I'm back to where I need to be, back to where it is that I told you I was going to be, and not a minute before. Anything else, trying to, again, force a connection, force me to communicate, force me to come out of that space sooner than what it is that I'm needing, is only going to make the situation worse. So to summarize what I needed from you when I pulled away as someone with a dismissive avoidant attachment style is to give me space without punishment, to trust that I'll return on my own. I don't need a prompt from you. Don't chase me. That only heightens my fear of not being able to leave the situation. Let me think and process the situation without demanding answers. Don't take my need for space personally. Let the silence exist without forcing a connection. Avoid ultimatums or emotional threats. Respect my boundaries without disappearing. Again, going back to without punishing me for taking space. And let me reinitiate on my own timeline. Family, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you giving me your time. Let's continue the conversation down in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know where you are watching from. Find me on Instagram. Check out the playlist. And family, I will be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.